Omar Ahmed, IFL TV, MTK Global.
No, what's happening, mate? You good?
All good, joined by $1 million Crolla.
You okay?
All good, mate.
Good.
All good. Does this kind of bring back memories before you were fighting Loma?
No, not really, no. It's just another fight week. It's just another fight week when you're around and when you're fighting. When it's sort of the first full fight week I've been around. And that's a lie, actually, because a lot of the lads from the gym have been around, but we're sort of doing a little bit of work for the TV, which I'm really thankful for. But no, it don't make me think, oh, this is. You just get the feeling like any show where you think, oh, I won't mind this being in a selfish way about me, or coming to fight night himself, because you're a fighter and that never leaves you. So whether you're there, whether I've been in corners, whether I've been in, just there to support a friend, you get that buzz of wanting to be in there yourself. So yeah, I'm sure, you get it. Just don't remind me of any particular fight or of my last one with Loma-Campbell.
There hasn't been any of sort of the knockout of yourself going around in the highlight reels, has there?
I don't know. I've seen it a few times. Listen, I promise you. No, it's a great knockout for him, and unfortunately for me, I was on the receiving end, but that would never ever bother me. I promise you. I was saying my little boy is going to come Saturday. He's almost six on Tuesday. And I remember being in Los Angeles after the fight. I had a week with the family of him, my wife, and I said, he was being naughty for his mum. I went, Jesse, I said, I'm going to have to smack your legs in a bit. And I know where he turned around, he goes, I'll get Loma-Campbell to smack you. And that was within a few days of the fight, so it was never ever gonna get worse than that in a funny way. So no, I don't mind it. It's just part and parcel of it, isn't it?
And what's the crack with you? Are you completely done from the sport?
No, I'm not. I think I'm gonna fight later this year. Actually, I've been ticking over. A few people tell me I look a little bit bigger, so let's get on the diet. But no, I've been ticking over and stuff, so I'm going to fight later this year, I hope. I'm just waiting on some news really soon. Obviously, speak to Eddie and the team this week, and should have some news really soon.
Is a certain Scotsman a possibility, Ricky Burns?
No, not that I know of. I just, a few names have been mentioned to me, but I genuinely, honestly, I've not spoke to Eddie, to Joe, to no one about a name. It's just to fight, and it'll probably be the last time.
Was Ricky's name in that list, or?
No, I've not.
Oh, you haven't had a list?
No, genuinely, I've not.
Okay.
Really, I've not. So I'm not sure who's going to get put forward or what.
Would that fight interest you though?
I don't really know. I mean, I've got a lot of respect for Ricky. I mean, I think we've been there. I mean, to be fair, I probably not. I don't really know. I to say I've got a lot of time and that for Ricky. But whether it's probably going to be my last one, this.
I know it's a bit of a strange one if Luke loses on Saturday night, but again, you're two big British names. He'd be coming off a pay-per-view. You both would have fought Loma-Campbell. Again, that's a big fight, you and
Luke. I mean, I don't know whether when Luke will fight after this, and listen, we don't know how Saturday's going to go. I'm honestly I'm not just. It's not like I'm not trying to give now away. I've not thought about an opponent or nothing. Who knows? Listen, you have that fight. I keep saying I think this will be my last one. If you have a fight, have a decent performance, and I just don't want to fall into the trap of being in another few camps boxing for another few years. So I'd say I've not thought about anyone like that.
Would you like to go out in Manchester?
Yeah, for sure, Manchester definitely. It's I don't think anywhere else I probably wouldn't box, to be honest. Not that it's not the choice, but I mean, if it was just sort of on a card somewhere around the country, I'd like it to be in Manchester. And I think it probably makes sense for everyone for it to be in Manchester.
Whatever happens in your last fight, if you do fight, you must be immensely proud of the career you've had, though, haven't you? No,
thank you. I'm pleased how it's gone. I achieved the end goal. I achieved the goal that I started out with, to become a world champion. Life's a little bit easier for my family now, which is the main thing. And yeah, I've had some great nights, and I'll miss it dearly. I really will do.
We see you now in a punditry role on a few sort of broadcasts. I do want to ask you about last week in Russia with Kovalev Yard. It was so close in the 8th round.
It was so close to doing it in the 8th round, and listen, I thought Anthony Yard gave a great account of himself. He really did, and Kovalev, and you got to give Kovalev credit to come back after that 8th round, and then to take back over in the fight and to win well against a hungry young lion was, do you know what I mean, was showing the signs, the experience, and the champion, you know, what a champion he's been. I think there's no denying that Kovalev's slowing down now. But he's been a brilliant fighter, and Yarde does everyone, do you know what I mean, he's come out covered in glory for that. And yeah, he was maybe 1 or 2 punches away in that round 8. And but hopefully now, like we've seen, there's some big fights out there for him.
Do you see him as a future world champion?
It's we'll see. It's listen, he's shown that night he belongs at that level. So we'll see. Listen, there's some great fights. There's some great light heavyweights in the country. Do you know what I mean? Obviously we've got Joshua Boatsy on. Exactly what I'm talking about. My gym mate, Ovi Burton. Hopefully he gets his chance. It's, do you know what I mean? It's a great division domestically, in my opinion.
All right, Anthony Crolla, thank you very much.
Thank you, man. Thanks for having us.
And yeah, hopefully you get that nice send off in Manchester later this year. All right, top man. Thank you.
Thank you.